Is TikTok staging a bit of a comeback, at least according to a new report out from Reuters, talking about a 500% increase in their U.S. ad business. And this is an interesting development we point to largely because the future of TikTok in the U.S. has been in limbo for quite some time. We heard President Biden last week say that he wants to put all the court proceedings related to this ban on hold as the administration reviews the Trump administration stance, concerns about data sharing with the Chinese, given that the parent company is based in China. But this comes to show you that advertisers really don't care about that. They just go where the audience is. And it was the most downloaded app last year.
Yeah, and I mean, it's not to say that there aren't privacy concerns on other apps out there too, right? When we're talking about Facebook or Instagram or Snap even, there have been other concerns raised on that front. And so if you're really weighing, I think, as an advertiser, a TikTok versus those, the concerns are similar. Of course, when we talk about national security, though, that adds another layer around this, and that's going to be the big thing to watch when it comes to where the Biden administration eventually falls on this. But it's not just TikTok itself. I mean, we saw shares of Fastly, a cloud edge computing company that's really providing some of the backbone here to TikTok. Shares got clobbered when it was revealed that the Trump administration was going to be pursuing some of the changes to TikTok. Those shares lost more than 20% back in October. Since then, though, they recovered quite nicely as tones have been shifting in D.C. Today, shares are down again. But it's one of those things where you kind of look at TikTok in kind of where this is going to go, and you realize it's not just only about that one company. Kiko, there are other spillover effects in other companies that work with TikTok here in the U.S. and really power the way that works. And any user of TikTok out there is going to tell you the algorithm really is where the meat of that app is. They know what videos you like. They like showing you more, and advertisers like that as well, as the new kind of surge into that's proving out.
Yeah, I mean, it can be quite addictive. I will attest to that. Once you kind of open up the app, it sort of just sucks you in, right? Because the algorithm is so good on that front. But this is kind of comes as we hear digital advertising in general sort of picking up. We've heard that kind of commentary from the likes of Twitter as well as Facebook. And it's important to put this all in context because, of course, Twitter is still a very small part of the overall ad space, digital ad space. But it's interesting, Zach, to see some of the brands that have really jumped on board with their campaigns throughout the last year. McDonald's, Kate Spade, Chobani, Bose. I mean, it really does run the gamut here because at least the younger demographic is still turning to TikTok, and that's really where advertisers see a lot of opportunity.
Yeah, because where's the alternative to reach them? I mean, it moves so quick. You talk about Snap and how that's already changed. It just constantly shifts in terms of consumer preferences, and that youngest audience is always quite fickle when it comes to that. That's why there's a premium to be paid for reaching those younger users. But interesting stuff, and we'll continue to track where the Biden administration eventually falls on that issue with TikTok, and we'll bring that to you as well. We always love watching that story.